Following Valentine's Day, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are on a romantic getaway, and fans are enamored. Stay tuned to learn all the juicy details about this lovely couple's romantic vacation and their future plans. Images of Travis and Taylor lounging on a hammock while admiring the breathtaking vistas of White Beach and glistening sea recently came to light. According to reports, they went to Singapore to see Taylor's relatives, which made the vacation memorable for them both. This is Travis's second trip to the city, but this time he focused on having fun and unwinding. Jason Kelce immediately asked Travis about their vacation in a new podcast episode that the Kelce brothers broadcast after they got back to Kansas City. Jason couldn't resist making fun of his brother for seeming like a groom in one of the holiday pictures. Travis laughed and brushed the claims off, claiming it was simply a normal picture session. Not only that, but the couple's Valentine's Day party was very lavish. This year was no exception to Travis's reputation for going above and above for Taylor. According to a source, he spent more than $140,000 on opulent presents for her, such as exquisite jewelry and flowers. Travis makes sure every present is unique and considerate by maintaining a thorough list of Taylor's favorite items. Fans are excited to see what Travis and Taylor will do next after their romantic honeymoon. Will they remain one of the most attractive couples in Hollywood? Remember to subscribe, like, and comment for more Travis, Taylor, and celebrity news updates. You should not miss it. Following a touching show of solidarity during the Super Bowl, Taylor Swift supporters are giddy. Remember to click the subscribe button if you would want to see more inspirational tales like this one. When Taylor appeared on the Jumbotron during the Caesars Superdome game, some of the audience erupted in jeers. However, one loyal fan swiftly stepped forward to express love and optimism despite the hatred. "I love you, Taylor," was shown in large letters on the person's phone, which was raised high for everyone to see. Fans were eager to show their appreciation for this sincere act, which was a strong response to the shouts of the audience. The feeling of camaraderie among fans was further strengthened when Serena Williams entered the discussion and sent a supporting message to Taylor on social media. When spectators saw this show of commitment, they began to respond emotionally. "Now this is what we like to see, and this is so cute," were among the many comments that flooded social media sites, demonstrating the significance of this little gesture to the Swifties. "After watching Taylor get booed, this makes me want to cry," said one fan, emphasizing the power of such actions. Others made jokes about how the supporter had earned a place in the Swiftie Hall of Fame. Fans rallied behind Taylor, demonstrating that her support base is still as strong as ever as the mood changed from hatred to friendship. As we get to the end of this amazing tale of love and support, don't forget to subscribe for more emotional celebrity and music-related moments. Watch this space for more positive material. Then the TikTok video went viral, igniting the gossip industry. One commenter noted that this is the first time Swift and Kelsey had suffered significant losses together. Swift, who lost the Grammys for Album of the Year, and Kelsey, who lost the Super Bowl, are now negotiating new ground by supporting one another through their worst hours. The hypothesis? They've only ever known one another as victors, but now they have to face the fact that they must help one another through defeat. Fans aren't persuaded, despite sources' insistence that the pair is only taking some time to reassemble. With Kelsey's shaky career and Swift's radio quiet, the conversation isn't going to stop anytime soon. However, sources are suddenly stating something entirely different, just as the internet was going crazy about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's alleged difficult time. In actuality, Swift is a wonderful match for the Kelce household. Those closest to Kelsey have been praising her, while fans have been studying her radio silence and criticizing her Super Bowl seating decision. According to reports, his brother Jason and parents Donna and Ed are fully on board with the relationship and would be thrilled to see it last. And Kelsey's happiness isn't the only consideration. Over the holidays, it seems like the two families have already gotten along well. Sources claim that when Swift and her parents, Andrea and Scott, entertained the Kelceys in Nashville, everything fell into place. There were no forced niceties or uncomfortable small talk. Just two families getting along as if they had known one another for ages. According to reports, the relationship is so seamless that even Kelsey's renownedly close-knit family believes Swift is the genuine thing. Naturally, the fact that Swift isn't your typical celebrity girlfriend helps. Her own empire, which includes 14 Grammy Awards, a record-breaking tour, and over 100 million CDs sold, is a welcome change for Kelsey's family. They appreciate that she clearly cares about him and isn't just using him to get influence. Let's just say that not everyone in Kelsey's life always agreed with his decisions, and his previous relationships haven't exactly been secret. They've never seen him this joyful, however, and they all support Swift staying around for the long run. Therefore, Kelsey's inner circle has already made up their minds, despite the internet's ongoing speculation over the couple's future. Swift is the one and not just another girlfriend. While Taylor Swift is easily winning over the Kelce family, Jason's relationship with his now wife, Kylie, wasn't always easy. It turns out that Ed McDevitt, Kylie's father, had strong feelings, and not in a good way, about his daughter marrying an NFL player. In contrast to Swift's enthusiastic reception from Travis's inner group, Jason had to put in a bit more effort to establish that he wasn't simply another ostentatious athlete seeking fun. Kylie said that when her father learned that she was seeing Jason, he became really upset. Because she was so anxious to deliver the news, she let her sister speak for the most part, listening in on their exchange before interrupting. Instilling in Kylie and her sister the belief that girls should never depend on a man for emotional or financial security. Her protective girl father had always placed a strong emphasis on independence. It's understandable that her father had doubts about Jason's suitability, given that he was a Philadelphia Eagle at the height of his career when they first met. Jason was hesitant at first, but he didn't hesitate to meet the family. It was informal, in typical Kelsey way. One evening, he asked Kylie what she was doing, and he chose to accompany her when she mentioned a family gathering at her aunt's place. Jason just entered a typical family evening, replete with burgers and shrimp, without any elaborate introductions or extravagant formalities. Everything changed at that point. Despite his early reservations, Kylie's father soon came to the conclusion that Jason wasn't the archetypal professional athlete he had envisioned. He was sincerely curious to meet the guy his daughter had fallen in love with, but he wasn't frigid or unduly impressed. Curiously, Lisa, Kylie's mother, wasn't convinced either. She had her doubts about Jason, even though she loved him, and she shared some of them with Kylie. In the present, however, the pair has been blissfully wed since 2018 and has 3 daughters and a child on the way. Even if it required a bit more persuasion, it's safe to say that Jason showed himself. You speak for yourself. We're not really Valentine's Day, folks. What crazy person doesn't like a holiday when you can honor your loved ones? For example, are we planning a Valentine's Day activity? I think this was back when we were starting dating. Every year, you said after I think I stated February 14th. Yes, you now adore Valentine's Day. Because I love you, I do. Now that Kylie's family has long embraced Jason Kelce, Travis and Taylor are once again the center of attention. Because when are they not the talk of the town? Let's face it. Jameis Winston, the quarterback for the Cleveland Browns, is the most recent NFL athlete to voice his opinions. Winston, who is renowned for his cheerful and playful demeanor, was quick to commend Kelsey for getting Swift, referring to him as the man for executing what many consider to be the pinnacle of celebrity power moves. Furthermore, it has been hard to overlook the Swift-Kelsey relationship. Although Swift's frequent TV coverage at Chiefs games has drawn criticism from some football fans, it is undeniable that the association has only increased Kelsey's star power. Now that the NFL season is over, however, everyone is focused on what lies next for Kelsey's career as well as their relationship. There are rumors that Kelce may be thinking about quitting football. Despite his continued dominance on the field, some experts believe that his motivation has changed. With Swift by his side, the prospect of retiring while still performing at his best would be more alluring than enduring another demanding season. Additionally, the timing couldn't be more ideal for them to transition into the next stage of their relationship, since Swift is supposedly not going on tour in 2025. Insiders say that Kelce and Swift may soon be taking the next major step, and engagement rumors are becoming more widespread. Given Swift's typical coastal lifestyle, it would be a significant shift if they were to purchase a home in Kansas City together. One thing is clear, regardless of whether Kelce retires or not, His life off the field is every bit as exciting as his time on it. Like everyone else, Winston is only observing the events, obviously delighted that Kelsey has fallen in love with one of the world's top celebrities. Travis and Taylor are in the heart of an irresistible media frenzy, regardless of how you look at it, and it doesn't seem that this will change anytime soon. There's a lot of conjecture about Swift's profession, engagement rumors, and how well she has adapted to the Kelsey family. Not to mention the wider picture. Kelsey may be at a significant turning point in her life and career. Will love cause him to give up football? Will Swift give up her position as pop queen in order to live a peaceful life in Kansas City? Or will they keep the public wondering while juggling their well-known careers? Folks, that concludes this video. I'll see you later. Kylie went on to say that on January 21st, 2024, while watching the Kansas City Chiefs play the Bills, she and her husband, Jason, first got to meet Taylor. She didn't meet Travis until over a year after she began dating Jason, so she thought it was strange that people were so obsessed with when they were introduced. Kylie noted that Taylor's hectic schedule, particularly her current Eras tour, had more to do with the time of their meeting than any deliberate avoidance. According to Kylie, their first meeting was a wonderful one. Any speculation that they were at odds was wholly untrue. Fans, many of whom had been excitedly speculating about the connection between Travis's girlfriend and his sister-in-law, found Kylie's openness about the issue refreshing. I want to let you all know that he was seeing Taylor Swift. I assume that at some time, your family was informed about this in some way. We weren't. I'll state that we were aware before anyone else was. Okay, did Jason tell you? It didn't hit the group chat. No, the group chat was not impacted. Together, Jason and I learned. Her relatives said, "Enjoy Sea Stone Harbor. I have visited Sea City all of my life, and we grew up go to the same beach sites, which are similar to the places I grew up going to." Fans are ecstatic to see their favorite pop singer cheering on the NFL player from the seats, and Taylor has been a regular fixture at Travis's games since the two made their relationship public in September 2023. She was most recently seen supporting Travis at the Super Bowl when the Chiefs played the Eagles in a very thrilling but unfortunate game for the Chiefs. Speaking of the Super Bowl, there is more to the Chiefs' defeat than simply conjecture on Travis and Taylor's relationship's future. Travis reflected on his future in the NFL after the loss, which destroyed the Chiefs' chances of pulling off a historic Super Bowl three-peat. Travis said on his podcast that he was considering retirement as a result of the setback. He said, "I'm going to take some time to figure it out," indicating that he wants to make a choice that is fully considered for his teammates as well as for himself. "I'll make a complete choice if I decide to return. That wasn't the reason to happen on the largest stage, and I'm not going into a Super Bowl, a playoff game, or a huge game in my life with half-heartedness. It's awful. The difficult pill to take. Man, it's a harsh truth. I apologize for the way it ended, but my life is lovely, you know. Right now, I have loved ones. I'm just setting things off in the future. I'm not going to make any insane choices." Despite his continued confidence in his abilities to play at a high level, Travis will ultimately decide whether or not to retire based on his drive, and if he still feels that pursuing a profession is the best course of action for him. Fans are enthralled by Travis's connection with Taylor, which keeps making headlines, even as he thinks about the next phase of his career. In particular, the duo has been the subject of engagement rumors. Subtle clues have suggested that the couple may be getting ready to advance their relationship. Taylor was seen exiting the new restaurant in New York City on January 17, 2025, after eating there with her parents and close friend Ashley Avanon. But it wasn't the meal that attracted attention, but rather the way Taylor held her hand. Many fans thought she may be wearing an engagement ring when they saw that she seemed to be showing off her fingers. For months, there have been rumors of an engagement, with some speculating that Travis had previously approached Taylor's father, Scott, for permission to pop the question. Although the pair has not confirmed anything, rumors are nevertheless fueled by their joint public appearances. In the meanwhile, Travis's family has supported the couple's relationship, particularly his mother, Donna. Donna has made it apparent that she is completely in favor of her son's happiness, even if she has said that she was unaware of any engagement arrangements. Whether it's a ring or a charming, private gesture, fans and the media have been waiting for any indication that an engagement is on the horizon. The opulent jewelry set that Travis allegedly gave Taylor for her 35th birthday in December 2023, valued at $175,000, is fueling the engagement flames. Many people think the extravagant romantic gesture may be a sign of a proposal. Fans are left to guess and keep a careful eye out for any hints as the pair stays silent about their future despite the circulating speculations. Travis and Taylor are involved in yet another rumor mill moment amid all the engagement speculation. Unexpectedly, Taylor became embroiled in a dispute with Saturday Night Live when it was revealed that she had requested the cancellation of a spoof of her well-known Bad Blood music video. When it was released in 2015, the music video, which had an all-star cast that included Haley Steinfeld, Gigi Hadid, Zayn, and Selena Gomez, had already become a global sensation. In one of its routines, SNL chose to parody the video by portraying Taylor's female squad as a post-apocalyptic cult. Taylor allegedly contacted famous SNL producer Lorne Michaels to urge the cancellation of the comedy after learning about the spoof. But according to reports, Michaels' answer was uncompromising. "Taylor, I do not negotiate with terrorists." Although fans' responses to the drawing were divided, Taylor subsequently shocked Michaels by sending him flowers along with a message that said, "I hope there's no bad blood." It seemed from this motion that Taylor had finally accepted the parody and was taking it all in stride. SNL has made several references to Taylor's cultural impact. In subsequent skits, comedians Tina Fey and Amy Poehler created their own rendition of the Bad Blood video. Even years after their publication, fans have continued to respond to these parodies, with many posting on social media how funny they think the spoofs are. One of the most iconic moments in pop culture is still Taylor's Bad Blood music video. Heidi Gardner, an SNL actress and devoted Chiefs supporter, recently said that her affection for Travis Kelce was unrelated to his relationship with Taylor, as if all of this turmoil wasn't enough. Rather, she revealed that her affection for Travis predates his relationship with Taylor by a considerable amount. At an SNL event, Gardner, who had always been an ardent Chiefs fan, without hesitation named Travis as her favorite guest host, expressing her respect for his efforts to the Chiefs. She even asked him topics that had been on her mind for a long time and spoke to him about his pregame ritual. In fact, Gardner posted on Instagram to express her love for her team, the Chiefs, despite their devastating defeat to the Eagles as the Super Bowl drew near. Her words, "I love you, Chiefs," were clear even in the face of the loss. This concludes the video. Come along to the next one. On the episode, Travis Kelce and his girlfriend Taylor Swift get psyched about Valentine's Day. The Kelce brothers went online for a new podcast episode on Tuesday, February 18th. Prior to the formal release on Wednesday, a tape of the Kelce brothers' chat was made public. "Hey Travis, what's new this week after the Super Bowl?" Jason said to open the discussion. "Like taking a trip on Valentine's Day?" "Oh, of course, man," answered Travis, laughing. "Our vacation was just unforgettable." Jason said, expressionless. "What? Did you and Taylor take a trip together?" "Oh yeah," responded Travis, looking uncomfortable. "We just went on a hot air balloon ride." Travis shook his head and chuckled, as if he was also incredulous. "What the hell, Travis?" Jason chuckled. "A wicker basket with one of the NFL's toughest players floating in midair." "Don't laugh," remarked Travis with a shrug. "At first, I wasn't sure, but Taylor was really happy, and I couldn't help but say yes when I saw the joy in her eyes." Jason scowled in laughter. "Really? What was the outcome?" "You can't claim to be terrified of heights." Travis gave a sour chuckle. "Well, a bit anxious but not afraid. My pulse was pounding more quickly than it had on the football field as the balloon began to rise. However, Taylor was standing just behind me, perfectly at ease, and I was only clinging to the basket's edge since the air there made me feel a bit lightheaded." Jason chuckled. "Wow, that's the image I never thought I'd see, a scared Travis Kelce." "Come on," urged Travis, laughing. "I'm not afraid. It's brand new." However, I must say that the aerial vista was breathtaking as I began to unwind. Golden meadows, lakes reflecting the blue sky, and little buildings that resembled toys all seemed to be part of a picture. Jason gave a nod. "Sounds good, but most importantly, Is it romantic? Travis folded his arms over his chest and reclined in his chair. Come on, dude, the journey was oddly serene. Cruel Summer was even sung by Taylor when she gazed down at the landscape. It resembled a scene from a movie, I promise.